Hello students, this is Sabarinathan. I am going to handle an allied paper for you in this semester which is called Literary Forms and Criticism. This subject it is the nerve system of any literature. We are going to explore the other side of literature in this subject. In short, literary forms is nothing but the various genres such as prose, poetry, drama, and novel, whereas literary criticism means the analysis or the interpretation of the particular genre. In this video, I am going to give you an introduction about the subject. Before starting the video, I would like to appreciate all of you for completing your semester, and every one of you got promoted from first year to the sophomore year. Like all the other subject, it is also having 5 units. In this subject, you have Unit 1 Poetry, Unit 2 Drama, Unit 3 Prose, Unit 4 Criticism, and Unit 5 Novel. Now, let me give you the details of Unit 1. In poetry, you have lyric, ballad, ode, sonnet, epic, and elegy. In Unit 2 Drama, you have tragedy, comedy, tragicomedy, one-act play, masque, absurd drama, farce, and melodrama. In Unit 3 Prose, you have essays, short story, biography, and autobiography. In Unit 4 Criticism, you have feminist criticism, eco-criticism, new historicism, deconstruction, and reader response criticism. And finally, in the fifth unit, you have historical novel, social novel, detective novel, science fiction. First, and let us have a clear understanding on what is literary form. You can think of the literature as a great big happy family, and it has the relationships like form, genre, meaning, and so on. The form is a piece of writing is its structure. Every piece of work has its structure. It has to be constructed and well organized. Literary forms are like the roots of the literary family tree. A tree is very vital with its roots, and genre in turn are like the branches of the family. The branches are prose, poetry, drama, and novel. A genre is specific style or category of writing. Genre makes us the use of the various literary forms as foundation from which to stretch out in many directions of expressions. Like for an example, sonnet, elegy in poetry, and short story, detective novel, historical novel. So these are the very few example which I gave on the literary forms. We have many more subgenres in fiction itself. For an example, in all the fiction works, you have drama, fable, fairy tale, fantasy, fiction, and folklore also. And also you have horror, humor, legend, mystery, mythology also. In non-fiction category, which is the facts, is biography, autobiography, essay, narrative notification, and also the speech. Speech also is a non-fiction. So these are the overview about what is called literary forms. Now let's move on to the another main important aspect, literary criticism. Literary criticism is the comparison, analysis, interpretation, or evaluation of works of literature. Criticism is essentially an opinion supported by evidence relating to the theme, style, setting, or historical or political context. It usually includes the discussion of the work's content and integrates your ideas with other insights gained from research. Literary criticism may have a positive or a negative study on the individual piece of literature or an author's body of works. Researching, reading, and writing works of literary criticism will help you to make better sense of the works from judgment about literature. Study ideas from different points of view and determine on an individual level whether a literary work is worth reading. Criticism focuses on different parts of the text. It pays attention closely to every details. Criticism, in the words of Walter Pater, is the art of interpreting art. It serves as an intermediary between the author and the reader by explaining one to another. Critic explains the full meaning and value of the work. Let's put it in a simple understanding that if you want to watch a film, say for an example, whatever, if you want to watch a film, you go through it, and once you finished watching the films, you started to acquire what is applicable to you, and the applicable things which is you can go and discuss with the other friends also. You discuss on the positive side as well as the negative side. So that's called the basic understanding of criticism. Now I'll tell you the series of prescribed books for our subject. The first one is Beginning Theory by Peter Barry, and then a glossary of literary terms by M.H. Abrams, and Oxford Dictionary of Literary Terms, and finally a background to the study of English literature by Prasad. So these are the very important books prescribed for our subject, literary forms and criticism. So that's all for in this video. I shall come up with some other more content in the upcoming videos. But meanwhile, just go to internet and search by yourself on the subject literary forms and criticism and have your own understanding on the topic. Thank you.